A Minecraft movie will be released today, and since I'm a Minecraft YouTuber, I figured why not making a video about it. So this video will have two segments. Once, the one right now before watching, then I will go watch the movie, and after that I'm going to give you a review and see if my predictions and also my wishes from the first segment will be fulfilled. And also with my opinion, obviously. So it's the 3rd of April right now, and you can already watch the Minecraft movie in the cinemas. I've tried to get not spoiler too much, but I've already seen some videos on TikTok, obviously. And yeah, what's there to say? Apparently it's a live action adaptation of a video game. Adventure, fantasy, possibly a comedy, and we all have seen the trailers or at least some clips of it. I think it has like this Minecraft but more realistic look throughout the whole movie, and also real humans playing the characters, but only the main characters, villagers and mobs are still animated, which I personally think is a bit weird. Like thinking of other video games that have a series or a movie, as an example Pokemon or also Super Mario. I've watched some Pokemon movies and also the Super Mario movie, and I really liked them. Like obviously you can't hate on a Pokemon movie, but the Super Mario movie was more recent, also in a cinema, and it was fully animated without any real humans or actors, and I really enjoyed it. It was nice to watch, a nice experience. It also had a good story, so there wasn't really a bad thing I can think of right now. The movie's marketing obviously was good. They had a collaboration with McDonald's, so basically every child knows that there's a movie. They also had these Bedrock events where you could get free cloaks. So I would say most of the Minecraft players know that the movie exists. There were also many memes made about the main actor as Steve Jack Black saying Minecraft things without any context.
The Nether.
I mean, for me it's fine if there are a couple of jokes in the movie Minecraft players have waited for years to watch, but I just hope that the movie is not going to be one complete joke. But yeah, coming back to Jack Black, I've never heard of him before, but apparently he's a comedian, actor or something like that, I don't know. He's pretty big in America, I think. I've also heard multiple times that he prepared for a movie by playing over 100 hours of Minecraft, which for me doesn't make that much sense, because he isn't a screenwriter. So let's say if he knows everything about Minecraft, but the people that are saying what he's supposed to do and how the sets look like and everything have no idea of Minecraft at all, it still wouldn't turn out that well. I mean, it's good that he understands stuff about Minecraft, I guess, but Steve is a character that doesn't talk in a sandbox game, so how do you really prepare to play that role by playing Minecraft? Yeah, I think the other guy is known for playing Aquaman. I've never heard or seen him before, but it's nice, I guess. Coming to the story, I think it should be that, you know, it's like the usual game. You spawn in, you go into the Nether, get blaze rods, go to the end portal and kill the Ender Dragon. But I think in this movie it's like people get sucked into a portal, then they spawn in the overworld, then they're going into the Nether for whatever reason, and then they probably come out and it's all ooh, yippee, we survived, ooh. I mean, I have read these Minecraft books in the past, and the story they told were about a villager that wants to get better. It has been like 8 years probably, so I can't remember that well, but I remember it was actually really nice to read and, in my opinion, a good approach. But yeah, coming back to the visual looks. So far it looks like AI, okay? It looks like you tell AI, Minecraft is this blocky game, me, and AI like makes a picture of it. That's how it looks to me. I mean, what we've seen from the trailer so far, on the first sight, yeah, it looks like Minecraft, but if you actually look closer, it's not really it. Just like if AI generated the movie or a picture. I mean, look at the Elytra as an example. I'm not saying everything from Minecraft is easy to bring to real life, but maybe that's the problem. You shouldn't have brought Minecraft into real life. So yeah, let's come to my predictions and my wishes or expectations to the movie. So the first thing I'm hoping for is that it's not going to be a musical. I don't want Steve to sing about how he survived in the overworld or anything like that. I'm not a fan of characters singing in a movie, so I really hope that's not going to be a thing, even though I think that we might get that. The other thing is that I hope that they don't put like cringy Minecraft creators into the movie. Let's say as an example, dream with his faked boat clutch or something like that. I think that would be cringing me out. But it would be pretty cool if we have a Technoblade reference somewhere. I mean, we already had it on the launcher, and I've also seen some leaks on TikTok, but you know, you can never trust that those are real. So I think that would be pretty cool in my opinion. I just hope the story comes close to how you're actually playing Minecraft or beating the game, and it's not completely different. And I hope that the real-life AI looking style isn't as bad as I'm remembering it, because I've seen some clips online of another Minecraft movie. I think before Microsoft bought Minecraft and Mojang, they were actually planning on releasing a film themselves. The first version of the movie was fully animated, and in my opinion it looked really good. Okay, I've informed myself about the previous version of the Minecraft movie again, and in my opinion it looked way better, but it was like a dark fantasy theme, so it wouldn't be working with kids that well. That's what they said. I think it would be better, but yeah, apparently they're trying to have a Jumanji kind of film now, so yeah, let's see how that's going to work out. Okay, one last thing I want to mention is that I will be watching the movie in German, obviously, because I live here in Austria, we speak German. And we actually have two known YouTubers as voice actors. One of them is called Revinside. He used to have the probably best drag-clicking Bed Wars server, so that's a W in my opinion. And also, I'm sorry if I didn't talk about the whole cast and everything like that. I'm not too big of a film guy myself, so I actually have no reference how to rate these movies or what to look for. So I'm just going how I liked it. If there are any film specialists out there, I'm sorry. I'm definitely not an expert. But that's it for the first part. I actually have to leave soon because I have to go to the cinema. Yeah, thanks Minecraft for not inviting me to the early movie screening. No, I'm just kidding around, but for the next movie I would like being invited. Yeah, that's it for now. We will see us later again. Okay, I made a stop at McDonald's real quick because I was actually hungry. And they didn't have the Minecraft Happy Meal, but they apparently have this on the packaging now. And now you also get to see my Steve lookalike outfit. Okay guys, just take a quick moment to appreciate these parking skills. Look at that, it's perfect. Okay, I'm home again and I might be getting a speeding ticket, but that's not the point now. So how did I like the movie? Did my predictions come true? Well, let's talk about it. So first, yes, Technoblade was represented in this movie and he wasn't just visible in the background, but Steve actually called him a legend, I think, which I think it's deserved, and I appreciate Minecraft for putting him into the movie to remember him. I'm not too sure about the next one and it might be a really good hidden Easter egg, but I think Jens or Jeb was actually a part of the movie. If you don't know him, he has been at Mojang for like 15 years I think, and he was a web developer. And I'm pretty sure he was the servant in the restaurant. I don't want to spoil too much, so I'm just going to talk about everything vaguely because I don't want to ruin it for you if you're going to watch the movie. But yeah, really nice, and I'm really happy that I noticed it. So the next point is that they obviously changed some stuff to make it fit the story better. In the overworld on the grass there were like weird flowers and everything. It looked like it's some really weird Minecraft mod. And also obviously there isn't like a queen of the piglins or something like that. I mean, that's alright, but there were also smaller details they changed. As an example, zombies and other mobs attack their sheep, which doesn't make sense because they usually don't attack just NPC animals. And also Steve had 2 Elytras, which means that he actually beat the Ender Dragon and has been to End Cities, which I don't think really happened, but we don't know, so... But it doesn't really matter. If you want to watch the movie yourself, in the credits there's going to be a little movie or a little extension to something that happened previously, so you might want to watch that. And after the credits, like there's one part of the credits, then there is another scene showing what might come in the future, and then I think there are just normal credits. So if you have seen the second post scene, you can leave the cinema. And yeah, I said it before and unfortunately it happened. They sang different songs. At the beginning it was like 2 songs and they weren't too long and they were kind of humorous, you know, not really serious with the character development and stuff like that. So I was fine with that, but at the end there were 2 other songs and yeah, they were kind of cringy in my opinion. I'm not the biggest fan if a character sings a song and suddenly has like this enlightenment and has like this character development. But yeah, it's alright I guess. Not too bad, but not too great either. Another interesting point I noticed was that there are some jokes for children. I didn't have to laugh obviously, but there were also some adult jokes. Like sometimes you heard several kids in the cinema laughing or the adults. For me this shows that the target audience group are younger children that are coming to the cinema with their parents. So the younger children have something and have some laughter, but also the parents that go with them have something to laugh at. So what do I think about the movie? To be honest, having these real-life characters in a video game didn't seem to be as bad as I expected it to be. Sure, if I go into the cinema and expect to have 100% Minecraft and nothing else, I may get disappointed. But if I go into the cinema and I'm open to experience the director's creative work, then it's enjoyable, I would say. I've read some online reviews before recording this part and most of them seemed like they didn't enjoy the movie that much, which I cannot fully understand. I mean, I don't know what they were expecting exactly. I mean, I wouldn't say it was the greatest movie of all time and it kind of felt like a fever dream, but it was still enjoyable. Maybe these movie criticers didn't play Minecraft themselves, because when I saw that Steve was building his first house out of like dirt I think, and the third one out of wool, it brought up some good old childhood memories of me building my first few houses in Minecraft, and it kind of gave me this nostalgic feeling. Also, I can remember when I played Minecraft, I also had dogs and I also wanted to protect them at all costs, and same was for Steve, so I could relate to that. Ah yeah, and another kind of movie error was that when ghasts went into the overworld, they were still aggressive, but in the actual game right now, I think that they turn into happy ghasts and fly around, so it didn't make that much sense, but it's just small details. Throughout the film, there were often the scenes from the trailers where Steve just said random things, and I watched the movie on German, so the translation sometimes was a bit weird, but it was still funny. But yeah, as I said, I'm not a movie critic, so I have no idea how to properly rate the movie. I can just say what I noticed and what I liked or disliked. I know this is not like the usual kind of videos I make, so I would really be interested to hear your opinion on this video down in the comments. If you haven't already, make sure to like. Also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Have a good day everybody and goodbye!